Hey, this is Tyler with Cougar Survival. I'm going to do something a little bit different today and talk to you about bandanas, so stay tuned. So I've demoed some of the stuff for Wazoo Survival. I know you've seen that in some of my videos in the past. And they sent me a couple of these little bandana kits. They're awesome. I initially used them. I went out with my little girls and we did some tracking. Let's first talk about why bandanas, and then we'll talk about these ones specifically. A bandana is kind of an unsung hero a little bit in my mind when it comes to gear. With regards to bandanas, one thing that they really excel at is in the desert helping you regulate your heat. One thing you don't want is direct sun, so a lot of times when I go out in the desert, I'll just throw a bandana on my head, tie it in a knot, and go for a run, and I'll get it super, super wet. Now what that's going to give me is a cooling mechanism. So if it's wet when I start, the evaporative cooling is going to keep my head cool, and then as I sweat, it kind of holds in the bandana and still keeps it cool as opposed to dripping down in my eyes. So if I'll add a bandana in conjunction with the hat, now I've got double ways to deal with the heat. The sun will be stopped from my eyes by the brim, and then the bandana stops or helps me to control the heat. One thing that I like using a bandana for that isn't often thought about is if you've got a clean canteen or some kind of a metal canister that you're using to cook water, boil it and whatever. If you've got it on the fire and then it gets up to temperature and you can't just grab that metal anymore because it's become hot, essentially, if you just grab one of your bandanas, especially if it's a little damp, and I'll just fold it over like this. I've got these little grabby things. Reach in there and grab a hold of it, pull it out, set it down, and it gives you kind of a grabbing mechanism that you can grab stuff with. Another thing, if you have more than one and you run into some berries, you run into some when I go running in the backcountry, in fact, this morning I did about a 3.5 mile run. While I was up there, I found a bunch of little chips of rock that I wanted to gather. So I was able to just throw them in a bandana. You know, I'm using this as an illustration. Fold it over twice, tighten a little knot, and it creates a small type of packaging that you can carry stuff with. So there's a lot of versatility with regards to a bandana. That's just a bandana by itself. Now let's talk about this one specifically. This package I left closed so that I can show you what is contained in the package when you crack it open. The bandana itself has tracking information on it, which is really cool. Get this open here. So the bandana itself has tracking information on it. If you are any kind of a new tracker, this is very valuable because it gives you pictures of stuff that you're going to see that are either food that you can eat, like deer, or the types of animals that you're going to see around water. So that's super valuable. If you get out there and you want to know, is it a skunk or is it a raccoon, you can look right here and say, this is what the skunk looks like, and then compare it. And turn around and say, this is what the raccoon looks like, and compare it. Okay, you don't want to stumble on. I don't like setting up traps around skunks, but I do like setting traps around raccoons. So that's one way to do that. The other thing that you can do is compare canine versus cougar. It's really good to know where the cougar are in the backcountry so that you can avoid them, and to know the difference between a dog and a cougar. All of this stuff is just right there, handy. You've got white-tailed deer, red fox, beaver, all sorts of little stuff. Gray squirrels. Gray squirrels have a really funky looking footprint that's not too dissimilar from rats, but they're different enough when you compare the two. So it's got the information on it, which is really nice. Also, these are relatively actual sizes. Like, if you're wondering if this is a cougar, this is about the average size cougar footprint. If it's a little bigger, a little smaller, that's probably a cougar. If it's substantially smaller, it's more likely a bobcat, okay? And this gives you the ability to compare it with actual sizes to know, yeah, that's what this is, or yeah, that's what this isn't. This is great for new people in tracking, and this is phenomenal for kids, okay? My little girl loves her bandana. In fact, one of these is her bandana that I borrowed for this video. And whenever we go hiking, she's got to take it off, and everything that she sees on the ground, she's got to compare it and see what she can find. And that's been really valuable as a parent for me to get her into the outdoors. Now I'm going to talk about this last part on this bandana, which I think is super smart, especially when you're running around in cougar country. In the jungle, they will create masks that have eyes on them and then wear the masks on the back of their head because they believe that cougars won't attack when you're looking at them. So what they've done here is created two eyes. I'm going to take this one off. They've created two eyes that you can wear in cougar country on the back of your head or on the back of your hat. So that you have, if you're the last person, you've got a set of eyes there that are looking at the cougar behind you that theoretically will make it less probable to attack you or less likely to attack you. So I think that's cool. Now, it's got some packaging with some instructions, some of the stuff that I've talked about. It talks about the eyes, talks about who the subject matter experts are that developed these footprints and chose these footprints as opposed to others. And then the last thing it's got is this little slap bracelet, which is really cool. And it's cool because it's got a tape measure on it, okay? That's important because you can find a footprint on the ground, put your tape measure down there, take a picture of it for comparison for the future, or compare it to the thing that's on your bandana, and it gives you an idea of what the track is that you're looking at. Slap it on your wrist. Again, my kids love these things. They're awesome for kids. I don't want to devalue it and say they're not for kids. I use these when I'm running, but I do want to show the value that it brings to kids in order to use this for tracking. All right, guys, I hope this was valuable to you. It's just a little quick discussion on bandanas, the Wazoo tracking bandanas that we've got, and the things that they can be used for. I know the idea of using it to grab a canteen kind of blew my mind the first time I saw that, because that's hyper valuable. So anyway, if this was valuable to you, leave comments down below. If you've got pictures of going out and using these with whomever, post them on my TJack Survival page. I would love to check that out. And thank you for watching.